said you hit them a little bit.
Pop.
There's no difference.
There is a difference.
Corporal punishment.
There is a difference.
You struck them with the intention of causing pain.
Scaring.
So then they would be hurt, so they would learn.
Because a lot of times it's not the pain, it's the sound, right? So like if I go, it sounds harder than it is. It didn't hurt me. It didn't leave a red mark. But that sound.
You're a grown man.
Same thing with the kids, though. But
they're not grown men. They're little kids.
Every child, except my last 3, has been popped one time. Only once, and it's always been in public.
You said you only hit the oldest 3 one time, and you haven't hit the youngest 3 at all.
Didn't have to.
I can't believe your wife doesn't have a rule about, like, we don't hit the kids.
No, it's always happened in public, where a kid has done something in public, a tantrum, or tried to show off in front of their kids, and it was one of those things, it had to be corrected right then and there. And we've never had an issue again. And like I told you, our younger kids learn from the oldest. So if the older kids are doing the things that they're supposed to be doing their homework, doing their chores, doing the things that they're supposed to do, the younger kids follow. So once you course correct the older kids, you never have an issue ever again.
I want you to listen to the episode that we did with Stacey Patton. I want you to have Stacey Patton on your show. Mm-hmm. This sister is brilliant. She's a professor, and she talks about corporal punishment and why it is wrong and how it is against what we did in Africa, and how children don't learn from us being from corporal punishment. Mm-hmm. They freeze and they're afraid rather than learning. Or you talk about talking to them. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's a huge thing among us, and I think we got hit. Did you get hit?
No.
You didn't get hit?
I
got hit a lot as a kid.
I never got popped in my life. I got yoked up.
What does that mean? He grabbed your neck?
No, not my dad. My dad never touched me. My mother would grab me by the collar and yoke me up like this. But my dad never touched me. But I was more fearful of my dad than anybody in this world. To this day, my dad is 81 years old, and I'm still fearful of that man. He's never popped me. He just always had that look. We've never had conversations about him hitting me or him doing physical, nothing like that, but I've always were fearful. Now, when each child got popped, we had a conversation of why they were popped and the reason. We just didn't pop them and say, go sit in the corner.
Right.
We explained everything, and to every kid, they understood. But my dad never popped me. Not one time. My mother never popped me at all.
But I think it's counterproductive to be afraid of our parents. And
I was afraid.
Yeah, and you're still afraid.
Yeah, of course.
But that's not the optimal relationship.
No, of course.